Hey sports fans, let's take a look at the new DeadHead Jig head, and let's see how we're putting these Dead Assassin Flukes on this new screw lock technology. What we do is measure up the fluke on where the hook's going to come out, so I'll lay that fluke right up against the head of the jig, and then I just do it out of reflex. I just will put my fingers, my thumb and my finger, where that fluke's going to come out. So then I'm going to go ahead and make a hook mark. Just take the hook and just pop a little bit of the plastic off. And then to thread it on, it's pretty easy. You want to get right in the middle, not too far to the top, not too far to the bottom. So you can see we're just right in the middle of the fluke. And then we're just going to slide this on. And then I like to keep my thumb and my finger on the side so the hook doesn't come out of the side of the fluke, so I know I'm staying right down the middle. And there's the tip. That's right where I made my mark. So we're going to come out. And then we're just going to push that onto the screw lock. So I've just pushed it on a little bit, and now we're just going to spin the soft plastic fluke. So I'm just going to take it around the hook. There's your first turn. There's your second turn. And we're almost there. I like to do it one more time. Now that fluke is hanging perfect. It's right down the middle. There's no bends. It's against the jig head, and you're not going to be able to pull that off. And the reason we put a screw lock on these things is because sometimes super glue will permeate into the plastic, and once you super glue that on, I don't like having that smell of super glue in the plastic. So get rid of the super glue, buy a DeadHead Jig head, buy some Dead Assassin Flukes, start catching big fish. Okay, let's go ahead and try a sassy shad now. Once again, it's pretty easy. It's not rocket surgery. I like to take the sassy shad, get it on the head of that jig, and then once again, out of just doing it so many times, I'll put my finger and my thumb where that hook's going to come out. Then I'm going to make a hook mark. So that way, you know, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little mark right there where this hook's going to need to come out. So once again, you want that right down the middle of the bait. Then we're just going to thread it on. And there's my hook mark. Then once again, just push that sassy shad onto that corkscrew. And now we're just going to twist. 1, 2, 3. You're probably okay with 3, but if 3 is good, 4 is really good. And there you have it. One DeadHead Jig head with a SD sassy shad. And this just doesn't come off. You get rid of the super glue and just buy jig heads with corkscrews on them. It's not that hard. It doesn't take any longer to rig. But that's it. Like I said, don't overthink it. It's just fishing. It's not rocket surgery. We'll see you out on the water, sports fans.